Hey guys, it's me, Imani. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a how to land an Axel video. And I know it takes some people a really long time to land their Axel. I know a girl who took like a year and a half or 2 years to land her Axel. But for me, it literally took one 30-minute lesson. I never tried an Axel on ice before. I had never been on the harness to land my Axel. And at the start of that 30-minute lesson, that's when I first learned I ever how to do an Axel. And by the end of the 30-minute lesson, I had landed like 3 of them. And I really don't get how it takes a long time to land an Axel, but I am here because I know it does take for people a long time. And I'm here to kind of help you guys to land your Axel, because I know people have a lot of problems with it. And yeah, it's a pretty hard jump because you're so used to only doing like half rotation jumps, and now you're doing 1.5 rotations. So yeah. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you're following me on my Instagram and my Twitter and my Snapchat, and I have a vlog channel, Imani Michelle Vlogs. Everything will be linked down below. My main Instagram account is Imani.Michelle_, and my Twitter account is Imani Michelle_, along with my Snapchat, Imani_128. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One thing that really helped me get my Axel was doing off ice, and I did off ice before I ever tried to do it on ice. Here I am just going through it and making sure that I know what I'm going to do when I'm doing my Axel. Half rotations really help, and also doing full rotations so that you can get enough rotation and be used to getting enough rotation so you don't under rotate or over rotate your jump. So this, you're going to hop 2 times, do a quarter rotation, then hop 2 times, do a half rotation, hop 2 times, do a third rotation, and then hop 2 times, new full rotation, and then jump all the way back. Also, you should do waltz jumps and then half rotations from a toe hop and doing the actual off ice Axel. And I can do an on ice Axel, but my off ice Axels are very bad. So your off ice Axel doesn't have to be that great in order to do a on ice Axel, but it should be decent and you should be able to land it. This is an entrance that I like a lot better. My Axel is very bad off ice, and this just makes it so much easier going into it. It gives me more speed, so I don't have to do it so much from a standstill. Practicing your air position will really help, and going into the air position and then hopping 2 times and checking out so that you get used to landing it. Doing this on ice will really help as well. Going from a standstill and trying to jump as many rotations as you can really helps. I used to be able to do 2.5 rotations, but since I had surgery, I've only been able to do 2. To help with your Axel, you should be able to do a waltz jump loop, and all of your singles, as well as a waltz jump to a back scratch. All of these things will help, and that's what I do before I warm up my Axel as well. For your takeoff, you want to be squared with your shoulders back and your arms bent. When you go through, you don't want your arms to go around to your left side, you want them to go through. You also don't want your shoulders to go down. That will cause your shoulders to go down if you do put your arm around. And you also don't want to take off from a forward. You want your right shoulder to be back and your left shoulder to be more forward. You want your skating knee to be bent and also your free leg to be bent, and line them up with your shoulders so that they're squared. Your right hip more back than your left hip, and make sure that your free leg goes through until this 8th position so that you can get through and jump higher and not around, so that you can get your rotation in enough and have enough height. Also, when taking off, you want to take off of your toe and also put your leg through so that you can go off of your toe, as you can see here. If you do not go off of your toe and you go off of your heel, you will fall back, and that's called a waxel, and you definitely do not want to do that. If you can't do your Axel from speed like back crossovers, do it on the red or blue line like I am doing here. That's what I did when I first started doing my Axel, and it helped a lot. And then when I started competing, I started doing it from back crossovers, and doing it from a standstill did really help. Also, just going through your Axel and what you're going to do in the air just helps a lot so that you don't get scared when you're actually doing the jump. Especially back scratches, they really help because you have the air position in the air, and yeah, that's probably the most important spin in figure skating. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Yeah, those are just the tips that helped me learn my Axel, and just tips that I learned along the way of doing my Axel, and just a whole bunch of things that I know will help you guys. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram and Twitter if you want. If I'm ever doing a Q&A or something, I will be posting on there, and you can maybe feature in my video. And if you want to see any behind the scenes of my videos and what I do outside of my life of skating and YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel if you want to watch vlogs. It's linked down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye! Make sure you follow my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. The link will be down in the description. Subscribe to this channel and to my vlog channel. My last vlog will be right there, and my last video will be right over here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!